Modernising market infrastructure is a time-consuming but necessary process for the banking industry. The arrival of the ISO 20022 messaging standard has enabled the possibility for significant change, introducing an international standard for messages and significantly increasing the level of detail they contain. It bridges the gap between existing technologies and the emerging APIs and distributed ledger technologies. In this series, we will look at how different industry players have been adapting to these new standards. In this chapter, Christian Westerhaus, Head of Industry Engagement and Surveillance Solutions and Cash Management at Deutsche Bank, explains how the bank is assisting its clients in the adoption of these new infrastructures. Can you give some further insights into the scale of the project globally and the changes that are being implemented?
This is indeed a large-scale program, because at the same time, the major market infrastructures for payments in the Eurozone, in the US, in the UK will change to the data format ISO 20022, and they will follow up with other bigger innovation agendas at the same time in the context of this change to the new data format. It's also important to note that whilst they all develop in the same vein to that data format, they each pursue different approaches to this. For example, the Euro system will go for a big bang already in November 2021 and will be the first one of these three big regional market infrastructures that will do the change and will do it in a big bang style, whilst the US obviously follows a phased approach, and that already shows that indeed this for us as a bank is a very big program, yet it consists of various also big projects that we need to follow through with.
Mm-hmm. So why is this so important to Deutsche Bank, and what is the bank doing to help with the implementation?
Here it's important to understand the context of this change, because it is the market infrastructures that are moving to the new data format ISO 20022, and at the same time also SWIFT for the international payments is moving to ISO 20022. All this together, market infrastructures, which are relevant players for clearing and settlement, SWIFT, which is the global messaging infrastructure that we are all using, plus the bank form this ecosystem. So this is all about payments. You have an ordering bank, an ordering client before that ordering bank. Then you may have an intermediary bank being the clearer of that ordering bank. You have market infrastructures. And then you might have another intermediary bank plus the beneficiary bank that are all connected in an international payment. And this shows how many players are affected through this change. Ultimately, this network needs to ensure global reach. And that global reach does support global trade, commerce, and the global economy. So, via this change, benefits need to be materialized. Benefits need to be exploited. And this can only happen if all players are fully aware of the potential benefits that this program brings with it. If it is only about mere compliance, there will not be any business case. So each of the players has to understand the use, the benefit, and what they need to contribute to the success of the program.
Mm-hmm. And how are you ensuring that the changes are beneficial to the clients as well as to the bank? And are you in dialogue with the clients to facilitate these changes?
Yes, we are. And we are in contact with both the end clients, represented via the corporate clients, and our institutional clients, which are financial institutions that use our clearing services. So, therefore, understanding the benefits is key. And the benefits, for example, come with better data formats and better data structure. Better data structure serves various needs for end clients, for corporates, better reconciliation, more richer data formats, which are usable for their end commercial goals, and also the compliance agenda. It should foster rationalization in the payment space, more straight-through processing, faster execution, etc.
Mm-hmm. And considering the scale of the changes, will clients outside of the EU and also the US, will they be impacted?
Ultimately, each bank will be impacted by this change because over time, say over the next 5 years, there will be this big change to the new format ISO 20022 within all the major market infrastructures. So the direct and indirect participants of that market infrastructures will be impacted. And banks will be impacted in the correspondent banking network because SWIFT is going to change over to ISO 20022 as well.